Hello! Hi! Welcome back to ARK, Survival Evolved, episode number 6. Me and my majestic beard have been waiting for you. Oh, so very long, and I am very excited to have you back, to see you return to support this new series of mine. Is it still a new series at this point? I don't even know anymore. In the last episode, though, we did quite a bit. We tamed up 2 creatures, a Phiomia over here, a pig, basically just a big old pooping machine. Very, very useful, believe it or not. But we also managed to tame up and hurt, this thing over here. A dung beetle. This dung beetle, very useful indeed. Nope, it is full. While I have it here, and while I remember about this, I want to do that. Our dung beetle is named Cockroach. The dung beetle converts poop in its inventory into fertilizer. Fertilizer we put to work fertilizing crop plots to grow vegetables. And as you can see, the vegetables have been growing, and we can actually start harvesting up some vegetables that have grown. That is wonderful. That is perfect. The last episode was a little rough, I will admit. It did not go according to plan. I died many times more than I would have liked. And I ended up getting an artifact. Not just one of said artifact, but actually 2 of them. So that was a surprising jump in progress, and I think we're going to keep up that momentum a little bit in today's episode. We might try out another cave, because I do still want to tame a second dung beetle, but I've been back to that first cave a couple of times and I've not seen any more dung beetles spawning. So we need to go and look in different caves for them. Before we do that though, I am in need of 2 more things. One is a general utility tame. It will supplement into this batch where we have our metal, our stone, and our wood gatherers. We need a fiber gatherer, and that fiber gatherer will be a Therizinosaurus. Secondly, I need something to gather up berries. Now, we've had a number of dinosaurs that can do this throughout the course of the series. First was Philip, the Triceratops. Then we had Stephen the First and Stephen Jr., our iguanodons, and both of them can and could gather up berries, but they're not very good at it. Both of my beavers can also gather up berries, but again, neither of them are particularly efficient at it. Their area of hit, their AoE, the amount of bushes they can break with a single swipe, is very small. Obviously, there is a very good way to make that up, and that is to get a creature with a very, very big AoE area, and that is going to be probably the dinosaur with the biggest AoE. Yes, we are going to tame up a Brontosaurus in today's episode, along with that Therizino I mentioned. So, while those 2 saddles craft up, I'm going to gather up some more things. We're going to utilize those vegetables we've been growing, because both of these tames can be tamed with vegetables. And I'll bring you guys back as soon as I have found one of them that I would like to tame. I think we're fairly fortunate today, because over there is a level 80 Therizino, and over there is, I think it's a level 45 Bronto, within range of one another. And we're going to tame both of these fellas up right now. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there is a way to trap a Bronto, but I'm not 100% certain about that. And I wouldn't even know how to begin to trap something this big. So we're gonna see what happens if we just give ourselves some distance from it and shoot it with tranquilizer darts. I'm also pretty sure you can't get headshots on these things, so I'm rather not going to try and go for the very small target of its pea-sized head. And we're going to see what happens. We're going to knock this one out first, so that while it is unconscious and taming up, we can go after that theory. Let's just make sure this guy's on passive. And I think this is going to be my strategy. I'm going to shoot it a couple of times, and then when it gets too close, hop on my bird, fly a bit further, hop off, shoot it again. It's nice and slow, so unless the game freaks out. Load, 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 load. No! On the bird! On the bird! Go! Such a glitchy game. Now I'm probably not going to be able to shoot again. I could also have tamed a Diplo, like the one over there. But, nah, I think if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this proper. I'm going to go for the big one. I'm going to go for the Bronto. Unfortunately, they are very, very big dinosaurs and require a lot of narcotic to knock out. So this could take a while. I hate this terrible reloading mechanic. On the bird now. Of course there's a raptor. Of course there's a raptor. Go away. Okay, let's turn it around and start heading back. I don't want to be too far away from where I'm going to be taming up that Therizino, because I want to do them kind of at the same time. Really? Barbara is a lot stronger than any of you. Leave her alone. Hey! Maybe it was. Hello. I don't want to play with you. Okay. That's one down. That is the Bronto down. So we can come over here. Inside of my bird, I have some vegetables. Let's take the potatoes out and throw them into its inventory and see how many I'm gonna need to tame this fellow up. A lot. Oh boy. Alright. Guess we throw all of that in there. And I'm pretty sure that its torpor is gonna go down very slowly, but I'll come and check on it at a later stage. For now, let's go find that Therizino. So this is how I die for the first time in today's episode. A bloody pack of Trudonts. This is why you kill the things at first sight. Look, my torpor is just rising on the right and there's nothing I can do. Oh, you guys broke some of my... You're gonna regret this. You two little buggers are gonna regret killing me. This is gonna take forever to die. And I can't wake up because they just keep poisoning me. My torpidity will never go down. Does anyone remember from the first episode when we tamed Philip? Well, I am not a petty man at all. No. Not one bit. Come here, you little buggers. Let me murder you. Dead. Revenge. I get revenge. Come here. Come here. Where are you? Nope. Definitely not petty. Not one little bit. Okay, let's now get back on track here. We have a Therizino over here. Now these things are one of the only herbivores I think that aggro instinctively. They are extremely aggressive and territorial, which makes it easy because we can just lead it up on into our trap the same way we did with baryonyx every single time. Then we can come and land this guy over here. These things are actually terrifying. Therizinos are right up there with Rexes and Spinos in terms of damage output and just plain scariness. Yet they're a herbivore. It is... Oh, and they can harvest meat as a herbivore. That's very, very useful. Anyway, we've got a Therizino we need to knock out. Okay, the theory is down. The theory is down. Now we can go and return Dan back to our base and see if there are any more vegetables for us to grab. I don't think I'm gonna have enough vegetables currently available in my farm to tame up the theory as well, so we might have to resort to mejo berries for it, at least for a bit. We'll see. I'll give it all of the vegetables I have at the moment, I have left, and then whatever else is necessary following that, we'll have to give it mejo berries, I think. Okay, so I actually had a pretty decent amount of vegetables. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but we'll see. Let's run on over. What is your torpor looking like? Oh, it's gone down quite a bit. Let's throw that in there. It might actually tame up. It doesn't seem like it needs a whole lot of vegetables to tame. Come on, show me the HUD again. Hello? Obviously it wasn't that. There it is. Well, can I access? There we go. Access its inventory. Let's go ahead and pump some narcotic into it, just to ensure that it does in fact remain unconscious for a little bit longer, and then let's go and check up on the Bronto. Okay, the Bronto is standing, but I don't see a name tag. Hey, it has a green name tag. Perfect. That means the Bronto is ours. Alright, I have the saddle, which means we can run up to our Mr. Bronto, give it its saddle. Oh, we actually have some carrots left. I'll keep those. You don't need those. There we go. It is an incredibly slow tame, unfortunately, but that is okay. It is a big tame. I don't think anything will really ever come after it. Look at those berries. One swing of its tail and I have 500. Wow, something actually wanted to attack me. Was probably the patchy because I accidentally hit it. Oh well. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm so glad I ended up taming one of these guys. Look at that, one swing and it's 1,600 narco berries. Oh my word, that is beautiful. Let's pump up health and weight on this guy. Yeah, glad I tamed the Bronto. Okay, so we're back to the theory. There's our Bronto, and okay, it's not far from being tamed, but it is pretty close to waking up. So let's go ahead and pump some more of this into its system. Yeah, we can do 20. That's fine. I don't actually know how much we'll need. Looks like we have enough vegetables, but we can throw the rest of the carrots in there just to be sure. And now we wait. We're almost done with the taming. Hey, it's up. Great stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and give you your saddle. That is one I got from a drop. And then I need to get rid of that. Can you get out of here? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so I need to get these guys back into my base, but while we're here, let's see. What is that? Doesn't do anything. Ah, that's the one. Right click. Right click. So where it does a little tickle animation, and that gives me fiber. Excellent. Alright. I'm so glad that I have this, because fiber is the one thing that I've been having to gather by hand, like really gather by hand. That's kind of been annoying. I think it does thatch as well. Okay, that does wood. That also does wood and some berries. Okay. So yeah, this is my theory and my Bronto, the two tames that we needed for this episode. Let me just show you this. Look at this inventory. This is absolutely insane. All these berries and a ton of thatch. I should have tamed the Bronto ages ago. This is just disturbing. Is this gonna hurt me? Can I? Oh, I can also fit through it. Okay. Sure, because that makes a whole lot of sense. For the first time ever, I think I have more narco berries than I have spoiled meat to make narcotic with. This changes so much. I'm so happy. Honestly, I think I'm a lot happier about taming the Bronto than I am about taming the Therizino. Next on our agenda for today had actually been to go caving. But I've changed my mind. There's another tame that we need. That is a unicorn. I mean, that's not the tame I need, but it is a unicorn. Okay. Fancy seeing that here. I'm not gonna tame it. I have no interest in a unicorn right now. Anyway, before going after more cave drops, I need to land because my stamina is going to run out. I've decided to tame one of the most useful creatures in Ark first. This creature is going to make the process of artifact gathering 12 times better, easier, more convenient for me. In that it is the only creature in Ark that can actually carry multiple artifacts in its inventory, as many as its weight stat would allow. Because as a survivor, I cannot do it, and none of my tames can actually do it either. Well, that was the unicorn. I'm sorry, Mother Nature, forgive me. The creature I'm talking about is, of course, an otter. For anyone who doesn't know, that fellow right there, beautiful little otters can carry multiple artifacts in their inventory, and they are shoulder pets, much like Arthur is. To tame an otter, I believe you just have to feed them fish, but not harvested fish. You need to feed them whole fish. So I need to kill a fish, and then I need to come and drag its body over to an otter. There's an otter. So let's come and drag the body. And we need to get in range of the otter, and then I think we can feed fish. There we go. Okay, we need one more. There's another fish. Where's the otter? Now we just wait for it to get hungry, and then we can feed it a second fish. And that's a tamed otter! Woohoo! And no! Otter! No! Mr. Otter! Oh, Trudons, man! Bloody parasites! I think I killed them all. My poor otter! My otter helped. My otter helped me. Yes, yes he did. And as my torpidity drops all the way down, I wake up again. Hello, Mr. Otter. Let's see. You actually have another level. I'm gonna give it some health because they have very, very low health. Otters, my friends, otters. That is a Therizino. We've already tamed one of those today. We need to kill that one. First things first, I'm gonna whistle you to passive. And we can pick them up. And look at that, that's so adorable. I love otters. They're probably my favorite shoulder pet on the island. Look at them, it's a little scarf. I actually want to tame up 2 otters because I want to breed my otters and get some funky colors on them with mutations. No other purpose for the mutations than to get funky colors. I'm gonna get rid of that Therizino real quick because it's stressing me out, and then I gotta tame up a second otter. This one is a male, so I need a female. I thought it worthwhile just to mention that I've named our Therizinosaurus Nancy, and the Bronto has also got a name. It's just very, very far away. The Bronto's name is Ben. Why Ben? Because he's big. Big Ben. But as for right now, in here, we have some new members. Mr. and Mrs. Otterton. And if you don't get the reference, that's okay. That's fine. These 2 I will breed together, my male and my female, and I will get some funky colors for you for the next episode. For right now, though, I really hope that Mr. Otterton will survive us heading out, but we need to come and collect the most important dinosaur for caving, and that is Ted. Yes, Ted, that beautiful face. No, not really. I'm lying through my teeth. We actually need all of the stuff in here. Some cryopods can come with us, and we're going to be taking Dan the second, who has been leveled up a little bit, and Karen. And we're going to see which one of the two of them survive the caves the best. Dan obviously is a whole lot stronger than Karen is, but I think Karen might get out of a cave a bit easier. And yeah, then we're going to see which of the caves. I haven't done any further research on it yet, so I don't know which cave I want to do. But I want to do at least one cave today. So let me gather up my dinos and my stuff, hop on Barbara, and go find a cave to explore. Okay, so here is the cave we're going to be doing. It is the central cave, which sits roughly here on the map. And as far as I've been able to tell from a little bit of research that I've done, it is slightly more complicated to do than the last cave we did. But I can still take my baryonyx in here. So I'm just going to bring Barbara into about there, so that she isn't straight out in the open. And to defend herself, I will whistle her onto neutral. Now, I can use the baryonyx, and the baryonyx is definitely a stronger and higher level tame than the saber. So we're going to go with this one. And apparently it is possible to fall down off the edge with the baryonyx, because their pathfinding and everything is a little dodgy. So we're just going to be very careful with it and take this slow and steady and see how we go about this. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to be talking much. I'll see how much editing I have to do to this video to make it, this section of the video at least, to make it presentable. But yeah, I'm not experienced at caves, so we're gonna take this slow and steady and carefully, and we need to kill these things before they cause trouble, i.e. break my armor. Because yes, Arthropleura spit at you, and their acid spit can break armor and tools and all that. Hey, I can see the pulsating glow of the artifact. That's really cool. Okay. Snakes falling from the ceiling. Meow! I mean, I'm getting a whole lot of chitin from this cave, so that's absolutely brilliant. I haven't seen any drops yet. I think there are drops in here. Like loot crates for us to get some nice gear and artifacts, and not artifacts, but you know, some good stuff from. That's what I'm looking for, because that'd be nice to have. Can't really see the pulsing anymore. I really hope I haven't made a wrong turn. I know this cave, unlike the previous one, which was just one big open cavern with a spiraling pathway in it, this one apparently wraps back in on itself, and it is possible to get lost in it, so you know, it might be that I have gotten lost. Yeah, there's a Helena dossier thingy that I've already opened, so I did in fact make a loop. So we turn around and we go back. It's alright, this cave isn't going badly. My baryonyx still has most of its health. That's a hole. Do I need to go into the water? Whoa, Sarco! I didn't know there were Sarcos here. Google lied! Google lied! I was honestly not expecting Sarcos, but okay. Yeah, this thing is pulsing. So is the water. Or maybe the artifact is under the water. Let's go have a look. Whoa, piranha. This is why a baryonyx is a brilliant tame to bring into this. Whoa, I'm jumping. Hello. Hello? My baryonyx learned to climb a wall? I am confused and lost. Okay, maybe there's a different path that I am missing. Give me a second. I'm gonna check out if I can see a map. Heyo! It's there! Oh, hallelujah. Is there anything around here that wants to kill me? Doesn't look like it. This has actually been a very, very complicated and long process, and it's actually the next morning. Let's go ahead and grab you. Thank you very much. Yes. So, I need to throw down the otter, and then the otter can hold on to that for me. I have had to wait for such a long time now. I ended up googling why it wasn't spawning, because the map showed me exactly where it was, and I'd been past it a number of times, and apparently Ark, in its infamy of being glitchy as all hell, has a bug with some of the artifacts on the island where they just don't spawn, and you have to give it half an hour or something, and I ended up waiting in... Where's my bird? No! Where's my bird? Barbara? Barbara! Where are you, girl? So, Ark in its glitchy infamousness not only made my life of getting an artifact very difficult, but apparently Barbara is also missing. I had left Barbara inside the mouth of the cave, and now there is no more Barbara. This is sad and incredibly distressing, and I don't know what to do about this right now. Okay, I've looked around, I've even ghosted into the floor, and I cannot find Barbara. So there goes our bird. I think I now know what I'm doing in the next episode of Ark. Oh, that was a big jump. Okay, we're good, we're good. Also, the artifact isn't respawning. It might be because this time around I haven't necessarily waited half an hour for it to respawn. But, yeah. Ark, man. The game you hate to love. Please don't tell me I hit the Dimetrodon. No. Okay, they don't seem to be interested in me at all. So now I guess we begin the long trudge back, and I'll come and gather up some more artifacts, hopefully. If I can get the game to just run consistently for like half an hour. No, kill that thing, thank you. Bloody microraptors. Plague on this earth. Yeah, so hopefully it will load in after half an hour of playing the game or some such. Fingers crossed. And I'll let you guys know if I do find any more. That's a tech raptor. Hello, Mr. Tech Raptor. You are in the wrong territory. Let's see if we're lucky. Hey, we are. I have absolutely no idea how this game works. I've definitely not been in the cave or even logged in at this point for half an hour. Ark is such a glitchy game, but now at least I can show this off. Mr. Otterton can actually carry more than one artifact. No one else can, nothing else can. I cannot. Only one of these may be carried at a time by an organism, not by an otter. I am so happy I went and tamed myself some of these guys. And back at the base, whoa, no, under the stairs. No, I want to put down, there we go. Mr. Otterton, give me one of those. And there we go, I can now add my 2 artifacts of the clever to my stash. Obviously I will need more than these. I don't know which boss you summon with which artifacts just yet. But I need to fight each of the 3 initial bosses at least 3 times, so I will need 3 times the artifacts to fight them, and that doesn't include if I fail. If at any point in time I fail, obviously I'll need to, regroup, restock, and try again. But, my friends, I think that is going to do it for today's episode. It's been productive, although stressful, I think. We tamed Big Ben back there, we tamed Nancy over here, and we went exploring. We did some caving. Unfortunately, we've lost Barbara. Ark, the glitchy game. That does mean that in the next episode, we will need to find a new method of flight. Tame something else. It might be more RGs, or who knows, it could be something else. In between episodes though, I think I'm going to be working on our base, because it's time for it to get finished. I think this is now the 2nd or 3rd episode that I've done where this thing that has not had a roof. It's time for it to get a roof, my friends. So, if you guys have enjoyed this episode, at any point in time, go ahead and give me a like. Leave me some comments. If I was being an absolute fool, which let's admit it, is very much possible, tell me about it. Leave me a comment. Also, if you've made it this far, why not consider subscribing? You're already here. My friends, until next time, have an absolutely brilliant one.